Hi, all. Good morning. Am I audible? Yes.
Good morning, Anji. Yes.
So in yesterday class, we discussed about incident management completely. We have discussed about few use cases with incident management. So in today class, we are going to discuss about problem management. So here you can see the keywords we are saying incident problem. So incident itself is a problem. Yes or no? So if we get any problem for us, so we are raising incident. So again, we are saying problem. So what is problem? So if we get any repeated issues, you can say repeated issues. For example, today you got one issue and it was resolved by somebody. Today you got one issue and it is resolved by somebody. So in future, if same issue you got, in future also you are getting same issue. You can say that is a problem. You can say that is a problem. Okay. So sometimes what happens is in the organizations we will get issues. Okay. For resolving that issues or for fixing that issue, we get we have to use a lot of money from the organization. But organization uh, is not ready to make that organization is not ready to resolve that issue because of some budget issues. Okay, we can say that is also a problem. You can say that is also a problem. For example, sometimes in organization we got one issue. For resolution of that issue is resolution of that issue is very difficult. We can say that is also a problem. You can say that is also a problem. Yes, instance is waking up. We can go for the problem definition. So I already prepared the Word document. So you can see what is problem. What is problem? So problem is root cause of one or more incidents. Problem can be raised in response to one or more incidents. Okay. A problem is root cause of one or more incidents. Problem can be raised in response to one or more incidents. So for example, in the organizations, if we get repeated incidents. In the organizations, if we get repeated incidents, so we are calling it is a problem. We are calling it is a problem. So here you can see a problem is the root cause of one or more incidents. So even if we get only one instance, we can able to create a problem for that particular instance. So in what situations we are going to create a problem for that particular instance? Fixing of that instance is difficult. Fixing of that incident required lot of budget from the organization. Okay, it took some lot of budget from the organization. Okay, that's why we are going to create a problem. Got it, everybody? Why we have to create a problem? And here one more thing is, so incident everybody will create in the organization. Incident should be created by everybody in the organization. Every end user able to create an incident. But problem, it's not like that. Problem will be created by service desk, or it may be created by problem management team. Okay, problem will not created by the end users. You can remember this point. Yes, problem is the root cause of one or more incidents. Problem can be raised in response to one or more incidents. Okay, so in the organization, if we get one incident or more than one incident, we are going to create a problem based upon the situation. Okay, yes. So problem management, yes, problem management is the process responsible for managing the life cycle of all problems. Okay, so problem management helps to identify the cause of an error. Problem management helps to identify the cause of an error in the IT infrastructure reported as occurrences of related incidents. Occurrences of related incidents. Problem management is the process responsible for managing the life cycle of all problems. Problem management helps to identify the cause of an error in the IT infrastructure reported as occurrences of related incidents. So what do you mean by resolving problem? Resolving the problem means fixing the error that will stop these incidents from occurring in the future. Okay, so if we are fixing the problem means, so same incidents will not rise in the future. Okay, guys. So problem management is the process responsible for managing the life cycle of all problems. Problem management helps to identify the cause of an error. Okay, so basically, so is there any errors not possible to resolve by the incident management team? Problem management will take care of that by creating a problem. And in the problem management, they will find out the cause of error. You can say symptoms of that particular error or issue. Okay, in the IT infrastructure reported as occurrences of related incidents. Okay, so if we are getting multiple instances with the same issue, yes, we are calling it as a problem. And we are, if we fix that, if we are fixing that error, it will stop the rising instance from the future. Okay, yes, this is about problem management definition. So you have any queries, please let me know. Yes, you have any queries?
No, sir.
No? Okay, everybody understand what do you mean by problem?
Anji,
Yes,
in incident, if we get multiple tickets, we'll put them as child tickets.
yes, child and
So,
parent
yeah.
list.
So what is the if we resolve one ticket, the child tickets will get resolved, right?
Yes, child ticket was
Then what is
resolved.
then
So
what
here you
will
can say if that particular incident is resolution is difficult by the incident management team, and if the resolution of that particular incident is taking a long time, okay, the resolution of that particular incident required a lot of budget from the organization, then we will create a problem for that. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So whatever the incidents we are not able to fix within the time scales, okay, then we are going to create a problem. Okay. So basically within the incidents, we have one concept called SLA. Okay. You've already seen, right? We have priorities, urgency, impact in the incident form. Yes. Based upon that priority, we have some time scales. Based upon that priority, we have time scales to complete the, to resolve the incident. Okay. So if it is a P1 incident, we have to resolve within 1 hour. If it is a P2 incident, we have to resolve that particular incident within 8 hours, like that. Okay. Okay, guys, got it, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So 1 minute, guys. Who is Rajesh? Are you new joinee, Rajesh? I'm trying to unmute you. Rajesh, are you new joining? It's okay. Next, you can see what is the table name for problem? What is the table name for problem? So problem table name is problem. Problem table name is problem. Problem table also extending from the task table. Problem table also extended from task table. Problem table also have problem task table. Problem task table also extended from task table. Problem task table also extended from task table. Okay. So any queries here? So here you can see in the problem management, there are 4 members are involved. 4 members are involved. Problem task analyst, problem coordinator, problem manager, problem admin. Okay. Problem task analyst, problem coordinator, problem manager, problem admin. Okay. These are the persons are involved in the problem management. So you can see problem task analyst. So problem task analyst works on a problem task and manages it through its life cycle. Okay. Problem task analyst works on a problem task and manages it through its life cycle. Okay. Problem coordinator works on a problem or problem task and manages it through its life cycle. Okay. Yes. And problem manager is responsible for the overall the problem management process and manages the problem management settings. Okay. Next, problem admin, responsible for the overall problem management process. So here you can see, so problem task analyst always works on the problem task, works on a problem task and manages through its life cycle. Problem task analyst always works on the problem task. Problem task analyst always works on the problem task. Problem coordinator, problem coordinator, problem coordinator always works with the problems or problem tasks. Problems or problem tasks. Okay. Yes. Next. Problem manager. So for problem manager will take care of, so problem management settings are overall problem management process. Here problem admin also will take care of overall problem management process, and if we want to modify any functionalities, or something, if you want to modify any functionalities, fields on the forms or in the background work, yes, problem admin will take care. Okay, like incident admin, problem admin also will work. Yes. Yes, Rajesh.
Yeah, I have one question here. So when you say problem admin, right? So, uh, so for the each module, there will be an individual role assigned? Like
Yes.
in ServiceNow we have admin and analyst
Yes,
and
like that. Yes,
user,
yes.
right? So
So
similarly we have.
basically, yeah, basically, overall ITSM model, we are using ITIL role and ITIL admin role. So inside all ITSM applications with ITSM and ITIL roles, we have individual roles. If it is the incident management, yes, we have incident manager role. So in the problem management, we have different roles. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So when you say ITIL admin means, we'll have all uh, IPC, like incident change and problem admins.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Rajesh, are you new joining?
Yeah, today I joined. Yeah, they asked me
Okay.
to join today. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
By the way,
So
may I know which
yes.
is this? Uh, what is the section name in the fifth class or sixth session? Which is
Yes. I hope it is fifth class.
okay.
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 So you are joining from which institute?
Ganesh IT.
Okay. Okay, Rajesh.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Mm. Yeah.
And Rajesh, you can send me your details to my mail ID. So we'll send the class notes. Sorry for the disturbance, guys, in between, but we have new joining. So we required details from him. So you can see, Rajesh, I'm sending my mail address. That is Servicenow Training 2018 @gmail.com. You can forward your details so that you will receive daily class notes. Okay, and previous class notes also you will receive today. Yes.
Yeah, noted, Ramanjana. I'll
Yeah.
send it off. I'll send the
Yeah.
details.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Next, you can see. Yes. From the problem management persons, you have any queries, guys? From the problem management persons, you have any queries?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Anji. Problem task analyst and coordinator almost the same, right?
Yes. Yes, we can say same. Like it's like problem coordinator is an experienced candidate in our project. Problem task analyst is a general team member. You can say. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So basically, for example, in our organization, servers are not working. Servers are down. Okay. In our organization, servers are down. So that is one incident raised by somebody. So it was checked by the incident management team, and they are not able to resolve it. They are not able to resolve it, and finally they created a problem for that incident. And it came to the problem management team. That ticket was came to the problem management team. Okay. Yes. So basically, guys, if we get any problem, or if we get any problem, so that is not able to fix by the incident management team, you can say. So it has a lot of work. We have to research in multiple areas. We have to research for the symptoms of that particular issue. Okay. Yes. Here, for definitely, most of the problems definitely require problem task analyst. Okay. For most of the problems, we will create a problem task. Okay. Like from that servers, researching from the server point of view. So researching from local network. Okay. Like that, we will create a task. So generally, that problem was assigned to problem coordinator. That problem was assigned to problem coordinator. Okay. And problem coordinator will take care of everything about that problem. Okay. So here we are saying that for that particular problem, for checking the local network, we have created one problem task. It was assigned to the problem task analyst. For checking the servers, we have created problem task. Okay. So it was also taken care by the problem task analyst. So meanwhile, so problem coordinator also looking into the issue. Got it? Yes.
Okay.
Next. So you can see what is the life cycle of problem? Detection and logging, investigation and diagnosis, resolution and closure. Okay. Detection and logging, investigation and diagnosis, resolution and closure. So same as incident management. So problem life cycle is also same as incident management life cycle only. There also we have 3 phases. Here also 3 phases. So in this, you can see in the detection and logging phase, what we are seeing in the detection and logging phase, what we are seeing, detect a problem proactively or reactively. Okay. Detect a problem proactively or reactively. Create a new problem record and documents known details. Create a new problem record and documents known details. Prioritize and categorize the problem. Prioritize and categorize the problem. Assign the investigation. Assign the investigation to group or individual. Assign the investigation to
Anjay,
group
can you
or
enlarge your screen, please? I mean, we can see the words up there.
okay. So is it visible?
It's okay now.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can detection and logging. In the detection and logging phase, we'll create a problem record. Okay, and we'll document a known details. And we will prioritize and categorize the problem record, and we will assign this problem to individual person or we will assign to group. Okay. Yes. Next, investigation and diagnosis phase. In the investigation and diagnosis phase, we will conduct a root cause analysis, RCA. In the investigation and diagnosis phase, we'll conduct a root cause analysis. Root cause analysis means researching on that particular problem. Root cause analysis means researching on that particular problem and finding out the symptoms of that problem. Okay. So conduct a root cause analysis to determine the underlying cause of the instance. Okay. Create problem task as needed. So while doing RCA, while doing the root cause analysis, if it is required, we are going to create a problem task. Document root cause, workaround, and fix. Okay. So yes, while doing the investigation and the problem management, problem record, so we have to document a root cause. Why we got that particular problem. Okay. And workaround. So what you have analyzed, what you have researched on this particular problem, we have to note, document. So and fix, how you are going to fix the problem. We have to know, we have to document all these details. Create a known error document if needed. So you can see, guys, for example, sometimes in the organizations, for example, you can say some machinery industry. Okay, so we can say, yeah, maybe we can say some oil or gas industry. Okay, yes, we have bigger machineries within that industries, for example. Okay, so from that industry, from that organization, one machine was broken or one machine was not working fine. That is the main machinery of their organization. That is the main business of their organization. That is the important machinery for their organization. Okay, for example. But replacing that machinery with new machinery, replacing that machinery with new machinery, maybe organization not able to make that much budget. They don't have budget for replacing a new machinery, replacement of existing machinery. Okay, got it? Yes or no? Till now you got it? Yes, please respond.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Then immediately what they will do, they will create a known error document. So instead of replacing new machinery there, because of they are not able to maintain that that budget. Okay, they will go for the alternative solution for fixing of that machinery issue. You can say temporary solution. Okay, they will create a known error document. They will create a known error document. Okay, yes, got it? Yes, that issue was not resolved, but we have provided temporary solution. Got it, guys? Everybody, what is investigation and diagnosis phase for the problem management?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, fine. Next, resolution and closure. Resolution and closure. Confirm workaround or fix restore services for related incidents. Okay, we have to confirm the workaround, or we have to fix the services, and we have to restore the services for the related incidents. Implement change to permanently remove root cause. Yes, once you find out the solution for this particular problem, you have to create a change request. That is our next concept, and we have to move your changes to the production environment. You have to do your changes in the live environment. Okay, in production. If required, update known error document if applicable. So if we have any known error document, we have to update. If we have any known error document, we have to update it, and update unclosed problem record. Finally, we will close the problem record. Yes, guys. So from this problem management life cycle, if you have any queries, please ask me. Then after, we can go to the problem management application, and we can create a problem record, and we will try to close it. Yes, any queries from problem management life cycle?
Yeah, just Ravi this side.
Yes, Ravi.
So when you're saying, I mean, you have given the example of machine which is actually having some issue, and actually it's crossing the budget, and the things are created, like known error is created. But again, the second example could be like, if any incident is repeating number of times where we are not struggling with the incident, like we are not finding the right solution for it. So maybe repeating
at that time also we are going to create a so known error document. Okay, at that time also we can create a known error document. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just understanding for myself, like this could be also a problem thing.
So for example, I'm going to explain one more example also. Okay. Recently, I faced one issue.
Okay.
Yes. 1 minute. So you can see, for example, so I have one scooty, for example, I have one scooty. So almost I purchased 2 years back. Okay, 2 years back. Yes. So every time back tire of that scooty was puncturing in recent days. Okay. So I went to the storeroom and I informed. So every time this tire is puncturing, and so we have to change the tire to new tire. Okay, they said some 1300 rupees, and whoever local mechanic, so he said we have to change a entire tire because of we have leak puncture like that. So yes, when I go to the showroom, they said one thing: you don't require to change a back tire. So you have completed only 9,000 kilometers up to 12,000 kilometers. It will work out. Okay. So here you can see then what I will do. So yes, here permanent fix is changing a new tire. Here permanent fix is changing a new tire. But they said we don't require to change that. They said we don't require to change as of now. Then immediately I will go for the temporary solution. What is that? So maintaining without taking a new tire. Okay, without taking new tire. So if we lost air for that tire, so I'm going with some alternative. Okay, like that. So known error will works in the problem management. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Next I'm going to Servicenow instance. And today also we are going to see few use cases. Okay, from the problem management. Guys, our Servicenow class exactly starts at 6 a.m. Still joining the students. So please try to join exactly at 6 a.m. Okay, then you will not lose any content in the class. Next. So here you can come and you can type problem here. Problem. Okay. So I'm saying directly create new problem. Yes. Wait, it's loading. Yes, here you can see what are the states in problem management: new, assess, root cause analysis, fix in progress, resolved, and closed. These are the states in problem management: new, assess, root cause analysis, fix in progress, resolved, and closed. Okay, new, assess, root cause analysis, fix in progress, resolved, and closed. These are the states in problem management. Here you can see, for example, I'm saying database something. Okay, so MS SQL Server database, you can say database server is down. Okay, database server is down. This is my issue. So this problem ticket was created by problem management team or service desk people. It was not created by everybody in the organization. Okay, yes. So yes, we have created one problem record. Then we have to assign this problem record to somebody in the organization. from the problem management team. So that's why I'm going to click on the access. Within this access state, we are assigning this problem ticket to somebody. Yes, I'm clicking on access. Yes, it is asking for assign to, right? It's loading the same details here. So here you can see, I'm assigning to problem coordinator A. I'm assigning to problem coordinator A. Okay. Yes, I'm clicking on OK. If you want to assign, you can assign this ticket to group, or you can assign to individual also, your wish. Next. Yes, we have assigned to problem coordinator A. And this problem coordinator checks the he done with initial checks. Okay, whether really we have this issue or not. He done with basic level checks. Okay, we have really this issue is there or not. Okay, yes. Next, he is confirming, yes, we have this issue. This is the issue. Yes, he is confirming it. So he is saying whatever he searched for the issue. Okay, whatever he is mentioning his analysis on this particular issue, in basic level analysis on this issue. So I'm saying something like test and confirming it. Okay, yes, he is confirmed that we have this issue. Okay, problem coordinator confirmed that we have this issue. And now this ticket is in root cause analysis. So he started researching on this ticket. He started researching on this particular issue. Okay, mainly the problem coordinator here, he will check for the symptoms of this issue. You can say symptoms of this issue. Why we get this particular issue? Okay, why we get this particular issue? And he will also checks for how to resolve this particular issue. Okay, how to resolve this particular issue. Yes, for example, he find the resolution. So he find the symptoms of this particular issue, and he also has some workaround. He did some workaround for fixing this particular issue. Okay, yes. Then he started fixing this issue. Yes, I'm clicking on fix. Yes, here he is making the cause notes. Why we get this issue? So I'm saying something like this, testing. So here he is note downing the work notes, how he is going to fix this issue. Okay, yes. And I'm clicking on OK. Yes. Now it was in fix in progress. Now he is going to fix this issue in the live environment, you can say. Now he is going to fix the issue within live environment. Okay, yes. So maybe guys, sometimes you know that sometimes if we are fixing one issue, another issue will occur. In some cases, yes or no? If we are fixing one issue, sometimes another issues are occurring. So if we have that kind of thing, we have to click on the accept risk. So, and if you know, by fixing of this issue, which issue will occur? If you know, by fixing of this issue, which issue will occur? If you know that, we have to accept a risk. So you think that if we don't have any other issues, we'll get other risks we have by resolving this issue, you don't require to click on accept risk. Yes. Once you fixed this issue in the live environment, you can click on resolve. Yes. Once you resolved it, and they will do, so we'll do the initial checks, whether it is working fine or not. Once we thought if it is working, then we will complete this particular problem. Yes, everybody got it. Problem management process.
Yeah, Anji, I have one doubt here.
Okay.
So, uh, so basically, the end user will create problem ticket just from my understanding,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So whoever the just end user having problem, either analyst or a problem coordinator role can
Yes.
assign, or it is a fulfiller role.
Yes. Exactly. So problem coordinator, so they have the roles. So the roles also like problem coordinator, problem task analyst. These also roles also same. It's like same. I think 1 minute I mentioned in the document.
Okay.
So you can see we have these roles: problem admin, problem coordinator, problem manager, problem task analyst. Okay.
Okay. Problem task analyst. I mean, like whoever having this role. Let's say, for example, end user having problem task analyst, they can create a problem, right?
No,
And they
they
can
can
work on it.
create a problem task. They are able to work.
That's,
No, so you can see end users not involving here. End users not involving here. For example, you are a end user. For example, you are end user. So you identified this issue that my SQL server is down. Okay, you identified this issue. Then what you will do? You will create immediately instant record. Okay, and it will go to the service desk, and service desk people will they feel that if they feel if it is a problem, they will communicate with the problem management team. They also confirmed that it is a problem, then they will create the problem record. Okay, it will not created by you. So if you are end user, you only create instance. Okay,
okay. Okay. Got
got
it.
it.
Yeah.
Even it is a problem. So if you are end user, you report you identified this issue, you are going to create a incident only. After that, in background, they will convert your instance to problem. Yes, we can also see that kind of use cases in further in today class
Oh.
itself. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes, guys, any queries with this process, problem management process? Any queries with this problem management process?
So when you say incident is identified and it is created a problem, so where is the link of incident here?
No, so here we have first reported by field, right? That is a referring to instant table. So
Okay.
this I'm going to explain next. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
As of now, I explain the use case only with problem record. So next use case, I'm going to create problem task. So after that, I'm going to come from the incident. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to explain use cases in this format. Yes. Yes, guys, any queries up to here? No? Yes. Next, you can see. Next again, I'm going to create a problem. And next again, I'm going to create a problem. So you can see. So this time, I identified the problem is. So I'm saying something like Wi-Fi. And say cables, network cables are broken due to road widening. Yeah. We can say something like maybe at SR Nagar area. Okay, got it. So we have some network, for example, we have some network cables coming to our organization from so far. Okay, from so far, for example, some road adjustments works are going on in somewhere. Okay, due to that what our network cables was damaged. our network cables are damaged. Okay, is it resolved by the organization? Is it resolved by the organization? Definitely not. Definitely not. Is it a problem or incident? Tell me, guys. We can able to resolve this easily from our organization?
No.
Not at all.
No.
No. So we can say it is a problem. It is a bigger problem. So you can see. So if internet is not coming to our organization, maybe in our organization we have 10,000 members are working. So without internet connection, if those 10,000 members came to office, we have to pay or not? We have to pay salaries for them or not? Yes. Even they're not worked on that day, we have to pay salaries. So here we are losing business or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
So here we have loss for the organization or not? Without working, we are paying. It is required to pay. It is huge impact on business or not? Yes. We can say it is a problem. We can say it is a problem. Yes. Here, maybe I'm categorizing as something like network. So IP address, VPN, virtual private network. Something I'm selecting, maybe I'm selecting wireless. Okay, I'm saving it. Okay, and initial stage, I'm assigning to somebody here. Okay, wait. Here we have many groups. Maybe I'm assigning to hardware group or network group. Yes, network group. Here you can see. I'm assigning. So when I select any group here, so you can see here the users are not populating because of, so this should be assigned, this should be resolved by only problem management team. Okay, regardless of group. So if you want to maintain the group, if you want to inform to the network group, yes, you can inform, no problem. Okay, if you want to inform, yes, you can inform to network group. But if we assign this problem to network group, it's not possible for us to select a assign to here. It's okay, fine. As of now, we have assigned to this network group, and I'm clicking on access. It will ask for the assign to. You can check here. Yes. Now I'm assigning this to problem coordinator A again. I'm clicking on OK. I'm assigning it to problem coordinator A, and I'm clicking on OK. Here you can see what happening. Due to network group we selected, it is not accepting because of this problem coordinator is not from that network group. Okay, that's why I'm removing this assignment group. Yes, again you can click on access. This time you can select a problem coordinator A, and I'm clicking on OK. Yes, and yes, you have successfully assigned this problem ticket to problem coordinator A. And he is also checking any other problem records are created with this issue. Okay, this problem coordinator is checking. So he will check within the problem table. He will check within the problem table. We have any other problem records with the same issue. If we find, if he found that if it is a duplicate problem record, he will simply mark a duplicate. So for example, you can see, for example, if he found a duplicate problem record, he is going to click on mark duplicate. When you click on mark duplicate, it will ask for the another problem record. So you can see, wait. So for example, I'm selecting this one. Okay, I'm selecting this one. So you can see, if he feels that some other problem already running with the same issue, we have to mark this existing problem is a duplicate. Got it? How we are going to make a duplicate? So generally this is not actual duplicate record, but in real time, if we get any duplicate problems, okay, same issue contains multiple problems, we have to do like this. Got it, everybody? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Next. Maybe I'm taking same issue here. Next. So maybe I'm keeping same. Okay. So category is network. Subcategory is something wireless. I'm assigning it to problem coordinator directly. Okay. Yes. I'm saving it. Now you can see it was in access state. Yes, previously we already checked that it is a duplicate of another problem. For example, you have created a problem record. You have created a problem record. After some time, you find out you found that it is not a problem. Actually, it is not a problem. Then you can cancel from here. Okay. Then you can cancel from here. Got it? Yes or no? Yes. Now I'm canceling. Now I'm canceling this issue. This is not the actual problem. Okay. We have to cancel like this. Okay. I'm cancel this problem. Okay, guys. Yes. Again, I'm going to the problem record. So these are the different kind of use cases. Okay. These are the different kind of use cases you will see within the organization. Next, for example, I'm going to the same issue. Category network. So wireless. So I'm saving it. Then after I'm assigning this ticket to some problem coordinator here. Coordinator A. I'm clicking on OK. So now this problem coordinator A confirms that it is a actual problem. Yes, he is confirming that. Confirm. Okay. Now, so this problem coordinator was researching on this particular problem ticket and he finds some solution and he also finds the root cause. Root cause we already know with some road winding. So it was damaged. Okay. Finally, he will start fixing it. So while fixing this particular problem, he thought that it may be chance of broken another functionality, then he will accept the risk. For example, he is accepting the risk. Okay. Yes. Accept risk. So what kind of risk you are going to get if we resolve this particular problem? Okay. I'm saying something here. So I'm also making the cause notes here. Okay. Yes. I'm clicking OK. So you can see risk accepted and this ticket was closed. Got it? Yes or no? Yes. Everybody got this use case?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For example, after closing this problem ticket, this problem coordinator is planning to reanalyze this ticket. So you can again he started reanalyzing it. Again he started reanalyzing it, and again he will go for the research, and again he will go for the research, and here he will find out the cause notes, and also he find out the workaround. Okay, and he will fix the issue. So fix notes, how he is going to fix. So he is providing details here and he is clicking OK. So then after he will start fixing it, resolve. Once he fixed it, resolve, and we are making complete. This is one use case. Okay. Yes. Next. Again, I'm going to the problem ticket. Again, I'm going to the problem ticket. So maybe I'm saying same category network, you can say subcategory wireless. Guys, maybe for tomorrow class or in today class notes itself, I will try to send you something identifying some problems, okay, within the organization. So I think I have some Excel sheet. It contains problems and instance. We have to identify by seeing that paper, okay, what is problem and what is incident. So if I have that paper, I will send you guys. Otherwise, you can ignore about it. No problem. So now you can see, yes, it was assigned to problem coordinator. And he is planning to create a few tickets, few problem tasks. Where it is, so you can see. So he is saying it is general task or based upon root cause analysis. Problem task for, you can say, lineman. Okay, for checking cables. For checking network cables. Next, maybe I'm creating another problem task also. Maybe it is the root cause analysis. While checking these network cables, we can able to is we have any trans cables in latest okay. So for example, this is another task we are creating. So for example, yes, so with the road winding cables was broken. Here they created two tickets. So one ticket for lineman, maybe for the problem task analyst. Okay. Another ticket is in the research. He is asking. In the research, he is asking any latest technology cables. Maybe for example, you can say nowadays for the internet we are using fiber, right? Am I correct?
Yeah. Optic
Yes.
fiber. Yeah.
Yes. Maybe they used old technology, old wiring connections. Okay. Maybe he created one task for research, root cause analysis. So is it possible to convert our network cables to latest technology, maybe latest fiber cables? Okay, got it. Yes, if we have this kind of tasks, yes, we will create a problem task. If we have this kind of task, while working with a problem, we'll create a problem task. So then he is confirming this is a problem exactly. Yes. And this problem task analyst will work on this problem. So you can here you can assign to problem task analyst. Okay. 1 minute. Yes, problem task analyst A. I'm assigning this ticket to problem task analyst A. I'm assigning this ticket to problem task analyst B. Analyst B. Okay. Okay. Finally, yes, they come to something and they both resolving this issue. 1 minute. Maybe by opening these tickets, we have to close it. So you can see. Yes, they worked on this. They started working on these tickets. They both started on working on these tickets, and they completed their tasks. Okay, they completed what they did. So what the work they did with this problem task, they have to mention here. Okay, yes, I'm closing it. Here also, I'm completing this task also. Here also, he has some analysis, right? Wait. This problem task was closed. I'm closing this. Yes, this is cost note, general one, right? So software issue, something I'm keeping here, vendor issue. No, disaster. I'm filling all the proof of fixed notes and all. I'm filling this detail and I'm closing it. Okay. Workaround also we have to mention. Yes, we have successfully closed those two problems and we have to fix this particular problem. Okay, cause notes, fixed notes. I'm entering cause notes and fixed notes. So finally, I'm resolving. Completed. Okay, so this is how we are going to close a problem with the problem task. Got it, everybody?
So every problem needs to be having those tasks defined.
It's may or may not available that problem task. It depends upon the problem we received. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. And guys, one more thing is, along with the incidents or along with the problems, we have another use case also. For example, you are working on this particular problem or you are working on this particular incident. While working with this particular problem or incident, you find out another problem. Maybe there may be chance of you find out the another problem or another issue. Okay, we can raise the incident for that. Got it, everybody? Maybe in your day-to-day life also you found this kind of things. So you are working on one thing and you find issue with some other things. Okay, so we will immediately have to create a instance for that. Got it? And for that instance also same procedure. Okay, yes. Next, yes, directly creating from problem is completed. Now I'm going to create an instance and I will convert that instance to a problem. So you can say incident. I'm going to incident, create new. We can say due to high power for few minutes, all desktops, you can say most of the desktops was damaged. Okay, for example, we have this instant. Maybe it is raised by able total. Okay, maybe it was raised by able total. I'm saving it. And it was assigned to hardware department. Hardware, and it is assigned to somebody, Beth or David. Maybe it is assigned to David too. I'm saving it. Yes. Here, David Blue working on this particular incident, and he is checking for the cause notes of. He is checking for why we get the more power to our organization. Maybe you also find you also face this kind of issues within your homes. Okay, due to high power, sometimes fridge was damaged, TV was damaged, like that. Okay, yes. While he checking, he find that it is a problem. Then he will immediately go to here, hamburger menu, create problem. He will immediately do create problem. Yes. Now he is creating a problem. Yes, he is successfully created a problem. Here you can see first reported by incident. It is appearing or not incident. I'm keeping, I will keep opening this incident in new tab. Okay, yes. By using instant, we have created a problem. And you can see when we create a problem from the existing incident, what is the state automatically changed? State changed to on hold, and on hold reason is awaiting problem. Once you close this problem, this incident will automatically resolve. You can see, we have same procedure here also. So maybe I'm assigning to somebody, problem coordinator here. I'm clicking on OK. Yes, I'm confirming it. You know this problem management process. We have seen multiple use cases here. So I'm going to resolve it. Complete. So yes, the problem was closed. You can check the instant. So what happened to incident? You can refresh this incident. First of all, you can refresh this incident. What happened to this incident? Tell me. Incident automatically closed or not? Yes.
Resolved.
Resolved.
Yeah,
And
it's
you can see resolution information. It was resolved by the problem. It was resolved by the problem. Yes or no? Okay.
Yeah,
This is
Anji, I have one question here. Okay, let's say for example, if end user creates an incident. Okay,
okay.
so does end user have ability to convert that incident into a problem, or once incident created, if that incident wanted convert into problem, then who's going to do that activity?
So that activity will done by this assigned to person or service desk people. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Yes. You can see how we resolve this incident from the problem. And one more thing, guys, even if this incident contains child instance also will automatically resolve. Got it? So you already know the use case from yesterday class. If the parent incident was resolved, automatically child incidents are resolved. Yes or no? Yes, we checked this in use case yesterday, right? So in today's class, so if the problem was resolved, associated instance automatically resolved. So if that instant is automatically resolved, child instance under that instant also automatically resolved. Got it? This point? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So can I explain that use case or it's not required? Wait, I will try to explain that use case as well. 1 minute, guys. So you can see I'm going to incident. So I'm going to create a new incident. I'm saying something like test. Okay. Abel router. I'm saving it. And also creating another incident. Okay. By copy incident. Where is copy incident? Yes. We have 1009 and this is created by Abraham Lincoln maybe. Wait. So maybe this user. So I'm saving this instance as well. So I'm planning to keep the incident number ends with 10019 as the child incident of this one. Okay. Edit. Ends with 10019. Save it. Yes, we have created parent and child relationship here in the instant table itself. Okay. Yes. Next, I'm taking duplicate window this. So now I'm converting this instant to a problem. Yes, we have successfully created a problem because this instant already in open state. So you know that so instant state automatically will change. Instant state automatically will change, but child instant state got not changed. Okay, you can remember this. Now I'm trying to close this problem. Now I'm trying to this problem. So now I'm going to problem coordinator. Okay. Okay. So I'm confirming it is a problem. So I'm fixing it. So here entering cause node, here entering fix nodes. Clicking on OK button. So I'm resolving this particular problem. Yes, I'm completing it. Now you can see Once we resolve this problem, this instant automatically resolved or not? Yes. If parent instant automatically resolve, child instant also need to resolve automatically. Wait. Can check for the child instant. It is resolved or not, child instant? Okay. Yes or no? So parent instant resolve, child instant also automatically resolve from the problem table, problem record. Got it? Next.
Hello, Anji.
Yes, please.
How we can define which one is parent incident or child incident?
You can see. If we go to any instant, if under that instant we have related list called child instance. Here you can find out the child instance. Okay. If any record is there here, it is a child instant. And if we go to the instant list view, we have parent field. From there also you can identify parent of existing instance. Got it? Wait, it's loading. Then go to this personalization list. Then check for parent or parent instant. Parent instant. So you can say I'm bringing these two fields to front, and you can say. So okay, got it. Parent instant. We have field called parent instant. Got it? By using this parent instant field also we can identify what is the parent instant for existing instant. Yes, Anka Babu?
Okay, Anji.
Yes.
Thanks.
Next. So till now we have created problem our own. We have created problem from the instant. So we can also make instant record manually here. Okay. So if you know the instant number, instead of creating problem from the instant table, you can also make that record here. Maybe it is a instant problem change, whatever it may be. For example, I'm saying 9C. So okay, like this you can also mention first reported by. Got it? These are the use cases from the problem management. Here you have any queries, please ask me. Otherwise, I will go to the documentation again. So you can see here we have seen life cycle, and here we have from the incident. This is a dashboard. Proactive trend analysis is a dashboard. It's not required to create problems from here. Okay. Yes. Next, you can see we have seen different roles in problem management. Next, what are the states in problem management? You can see new, assess, root cause analysis, fix in progress, resolve, close. Okay, these are the states in problem management. You can see for 1 minute. Yes. Okay, guys. So these are the problems, and so
Yeah, what are
basically,
those,
yes.
what are those feedback loops?
What do you mean by feedback?
Yeah, we have a cancel at the last button now, Anji.
Yeah, we don't have any state for that, so it will directly went to closed state. Problem directly went to closed state. Okay.
Oh,
And in the problem resolution fields, it will say cancelled or cancel option. Okay.
yeah, okay.
Any queries here? No. Okay, fine. So next you can see. So basically, from the previously in the problem management, we have different states. Those are open, pending change, known error, closed or resolved. So we have these 4 states are there. Maybe sometimes in the interviews they are asking for these states. Okay. Yes, that's why I mentioned here. And next you can see, so like yesterday, how the notifications went with the incident management. With the problem management also, we have some notifications going out. We have some notifications going out. 1 minute, I will show you. So you can go to the emails here. You can see today's emails generated for the problem management. So you can see on-call schedule, hardware problem assigned to you, database server is down, closed. Okay, these are the problem related notifications generated. Okay. Next, what are the tables involving in problem management? Task, problem, problem, task. And I mentioned a column names of problem. So like the number first reported by category, subcategory, assignment group, assigned to. Okay, and I also mentioned some docs URLs here. You can go through it and you can learn more about the problem management. Okay, so in tomorrow class, I'm going to explain about change request. I'm going to explain about change request. So I'm stopping class here. So if you have any queries, please let me know. Yes. Any queries, guys? Yes, if you have any queries, please let me know. We have 3 more minutes. We have 3 minutes more.